Assalamu alaikum. I am Malik Farooq, lecturer of zoology by Higher Secondary Lingate. The topic we were dealing with was subphylum Vertebrata, which we divided into two subphyla. Subphylum Vertebrata was divided on the basis of jaws into two subdivisions. Number first, Actinostomata. Number second, Gnathostomata. Actinostomata without jaws and Gnathostomata where mouth is bounded by jaws. Gnathostomata, we have dealt with that, and the topic of the day is Gnathostomata. Here, the first character is mouth is always bounded by jaws, and so-called gnathos are jawed vertebrates. Number B, notochord is usually replaced by a vertebral column. Notochord is replaced by the vertebral column. There are paired nostrils present. There are paired appendages, fins or limbs also present. Internal ear has three semicircular canals. And this Gnathostomata is divided into two superclasses. Superclass Pisces, superclass Tetrapoda. Superclass Pisces, these have the following peculiar features. Number A, these are primarily aquatic in habitat. Number B, locomotion by fins. And number C, respiration is branchial, that is by the gills. Superclass Tetrapoda, tetra means four and pods means feet. These have following peculiar features. Number A, these are primarily terrestrial, some are secondary aquatic. First they are terrestrial, then they may go to the water also. That's why we are called aquatic. Locomotion by two pair of limbs, and primary respiratory organs are lungs. Some retain gills as respiratory organs. Number C, superclass Pisces. Superclass Pisces, it is divided into two living classes on the basis of nature of endoskeleton. Chondriocytes. Chondriocytes means cartilage fishes. Chondrion means cartilage. Ichthys means fishes. And osteocytes means bony fishes. Now, first of all, we will start with the chondriocytes, cartilaginous fishes. Here, there are some points which we have to remember. Number first, their endoskeleton, यानी अंदर का जो इनका skeleton है, is completely cartilaginous. Notochord persists throughout the life. Number second, habitat, all are marine. The class belonging to the chondriocytes, they are all marine. Number third, exoskeleton. If we consider their exoskeleton, that's formed of dermopalacoid scales, palacoid scales. Number four, these swim in water with the help of fins. Paired fins are pelvic and pectoral, while unpaired fins are dorsal, ventral, and caudal. These have two dorsal fins. Tail fin is mostly heterocele, unequal lobes. Number 5, alimentary canal. Mouth is ventral. Teeth are modified palacoid scales. Gut opens out by the cloacal aperture. There is a scroll value in intestines. Number 6, these show branchial respiration. In a class, chondrochetes means that they show branchial respiration. Gill slits are 5 to 7 pairs. These are not covered by the gill cover. Operculum, air bladder is absent, so I have to swim continuously to avoid sinking. These have spiracles, non-functional and internally closed gill slits. Number 7, heart is always two-chambered. And if we consider chondrocytes, their heart, they are always two-chambered. RBCs are biconcave and nucleated. Nervous system, there are 10 pairs of cranial nerves. Cerebellum and olfactory lobes are large-sized as these are more dependent on the equilibrium and smell. If we consider the nervous system of chondrocytes, there are 10 pairs of cranial nerves only. Cerebellum and olfactory lobes जो हैं उनके, they are large in size, as these are more dependent on the equilibrium and smell. यानी equilibrium and smell पर ये ज़्यादा depend करते हैं. Sense organs, ear is formed of only internal ear. In case of chondrocytes, their sense organs, one of the sense organs is ear. Ear is formed of only internal ear, having 3 semicircular canals. Olfactory sacs or nasal chambers do not open in buccal cavity. As internal nares are absent. Lateral line sense organs is present. Lateral line sense organs are present. If we have the diagram here, this is the lateral line. Lateral line sense system is present. Lateral line sensory system is present. Lateral line. There is a figure. Lateral line. This is the nasal aperture, mouth, snout, eye. These are the caudal fins, tail, ventral fin. This is the trunk of a simple ceculodon fish, or we can say Indian shark. These are the gill clifts. These are gill rackers. Excretory organs are kidneys. Cottage fishes are urotelic in excretion. Number 11. And it generally contains, these are urotelic, and generally it contains, they are cold-blooded or poikilothermal or ectothermic animals, cold-blooded. Their body shape either laterally compressed, for example, sharks, or dorsoventrally flat, for example, rays. Number 13, sexes are always unisexual and show sexual dimorphism. Males have calspers, copulatory organs between pelvic fins. Fertilization is internal. Female is generally oviparous, but sometimes some members are viviparous. Development does not involve the formation of embryonic membranes, for example, amnion. So these are included in amniota. It includes about 600 living species. Chondrocytes. It includes sharks, sawfishes, rays, skates. Some sharks are very large in size, man-eating great whale, white sharks about 12 meters in length. For example, ceculodon, dogfish, shark, rhinobats, guitarfish, torpedo, electric ray, dragon, stingray has poisonous sting. These are few examples of these chondrocytes. In the next lecture, we will deal with the class osteocytes, that is bony fishes. Thank you. Thanks for watching.